What do you do when youth group just doesn't work anymore and it's not working for your ministry? What do you do? Hey, today we're going to talk about that in this video. I grew up going to traditional youth group where it would be a Sunday night gathering where we'd have some worship, have some fellowship, maybe a game or two, and then a Bible study. And that worked for a really long time. And I know a lot of you guys have done that as well, whether it was a Wednesday night or a Sunday night. You would get together as a big group and then do ministry together. And that was your youth group night. Well, what happens when that just doesn't work anymore and people aren't excited about that anymore? What can you do? Well, we had that situation happen in our ministry, and what we ended up doing was deciding to start home groups. And we started home groups according to geographical area around our church because our church drew from many different high schools. So we thought, why not make smaller groups, little micro groups, kind of like a micro church, and start focusing on having groups meet in a home where they had a few different elements: dinner, community time, and Bible study. And when we put those three elements together, a funny thing happened. People started coming back to youth group. It was the same thing as youth group. It was just meeting in a home. And I think that made all the difference in the world. So if you're struggling to figure out what to do with youth group and you don't know, it's not working for you and your ministry, well, try doing home groups. And I've blogged about it a few different times, and I'm going to put them in the comments section below. The different blogs that I've done explaining why home groups are so important and can really help produce growth in your ministry rather than keeping your ministry stagnant and trying to make youth group work just because it's youth group and that's what is supposed to happen. Are you tired of my air quotes yet? Hey, but I think home groups are a great option for you, and I think there's lots of great resources where you can focus on building community there, helping your leaders connect with students better, and then bringing students together in a really cool setting where it spurs growth and not just a stagnant youth program anymore. So I would encourage you to try out home groups. And again, I'll put a lot of those blog posts that I've talked about it in the comment section below. But I would love to hear from you. What have you done to spur growth in a stagnant youth program? If youth group doesn't work, what have you done? I've done home groups along with some other big group functions to get all the home groups together. But what have you done? I would love to hear your thoughts on it. So put it in the comment section below and let's continue this conversation together some more. Also, if you want to find out more content, you can go to ymsidekick.com. There I've got my blog and the podcast. I got some of these vlogs, as well as stuff about Digital Boot Camp, the free Facebook group that helps encourage ministers learn some digital tools to help expand their reach. And so I've got all that at ymsidekick.com. And one other thing, you can subscribe to this channel. I would love for you to subscribe to this YouTube channel where I've got vlogs coming out at least once a month and even more sometimes. So I would love for you to do that. All right, here's what. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time.